So today we'll be looking at one of the long unanswered mysterious questions of all time in calculus. The question reads, find k so that the following function is continuous, and our function f of x is equal to k of x over the interval 0 to 1, and then 2x squared from 1 to infinity. So the first thing I always recommend is just automatically going and graphing these things. We know that an x squared graph is just a parabola, and it's going to look something like this. Now a 2x squared is going to be a little bit skinnier parabola, or any coefficient x squared is going to be a little bit skinnier, so it's going to look something like that. And then our k of x, if we assume that k is a constant, we know that k we can treat as a slope, so it's just going to be a straight line with some variance in the angle, but there's going to be, it's essentially just going to be a straight line. Now what we really care about is the intervals. So we're looking at 2x squared from anything from 1 beyond, so we only care about 2x squared at that point, and then we care about the k of x from 0 to 1, so from here to here. Now to make this function continuous, we want to make these two graphs connect. So we really want something like this. Imagine that our 2x squared is like this, and then this is the interval 1, and then we would have some line with slope k that connects it just like that. So this part is k of x, and then this part is 2x squared. And to do this, we really just want to find out what the slope of this line right here is, and that's just finding k. So we know our slope equation is rise over run, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And we know that since we're treating it like a line, this is our k of x line, and at this point right here is 1. Sorry, that's a really trash 1, but 1. And this part right here is going to be 0. So our x2 is 1, and our x1 is 0. And then our y2 we don't know, but we know our y1 is 0 right here. So 0, 0, and 0, 1, 0 over here. So it's going to be y2 minus 0 over 1 minus 0. Now to find y2, we have to go back to our 2x squared, and we have to find this point right here when x is equal to 1 for 2x squared. So we just plug in x is equal to 1 into 2x squared. And this just becomes f of 1 is equal to 2. So now we have our y2 is equal to 2. So we do 2 minus 0 over 1 minus 0 is equal to 2. So our k is equal to 2.